Welcome back, TK fans. Jane here, and today we're going to talk about Owners Club. This is the paid for option in Track King. As you will see, as a starter stable, you will start with 1 week of free OC, as it's called in the game. If you go to your home page, you will see that on the left-hand side, in the Your Stable box, you'll see a small thing that says Owners Club, and it'll tell you the expiration date. This is important. Now, let's go over some of the features of Owners Club. First, you'll see in your horses side, summary of horses. Here you can see each of the horses that you have, their medical, and basic information about them, as well as being able to switch over to the horse computer. Here, you can get more specific information on their overall health. This is a good way to watch for how your horse recovers from injuries. Also, anything that has a gold star by it is an Owners Club feature only. Another feature of OC are bookmarks. If you go to the bookmark tab, you'll see that you can have a lot of different types of bookmarks. Some will be about horses, jockeys, stables, and different track kings. You can also bookmark your favorite race and your favorite tracks. As you can see in the bookmarked Track Kings section, you'll see that it tells me who's online and who is not online. Also, you'll see that you'll have in the top banner a little sign that says Hoof Race available. We'll go through hoof races later. If you click on it, you'll see that the hoof race comes up, and here you can enter horses into these races. Also, you'll see that there's a smiley face that tells you how many of your friends are online. Also, as a member of OC, you can actually create your own hoof races. These are races that are instantaneously run on the server, and you can challenge other people that are online at any given time. To do this, you go to Races, Hoof Instant Racing, and you then go to Instant Challenge Races. Here you say Create, Manage Your Own Race, and then you can start creating your own Instant Challenge race. To start with, be careful about having no restrictions on your race. That means that some of the biggest players in the game can race against you, and a lot of those horses are champions. They may not be what you want to run against to start out with. Also, if we go back to the hoof page, you'll see that in the race itself, you can see exactly what the different horses are rated, and if you right-click, you can actually go into that horse's page and see what that horse is like. It can make a big difference into why you might want to enter that race. Also, you'll notice that there's a recent challenge results. Here you'll see how your horse did versus all the others. Another thing on this page is who's online. This can be helpful because it can tell you who you might be able to get some help from, the countries that they say they're from, and how many of each person is on there. Click the Show Hide All Players Online, and you'll see who they are. The different stars mean different things. So a green star means that they're one of the GMs. They're the people that monitor the game. Also, the red stars are mentors, people who are known to help out others. And the blue stars are Owners Club members. Another feature of Owners Club is when you go to the auctions homepage. All of this is available to everyone, But if you want to go through and hunt for a different horse, there's a special feature called overall rating searches. And here you can do a search by a specific rating. If you do not have OC, you're not able to get to search for a horse this way. Also, if you go to races, you'll see that there's a gold star next to search for a race. Searching for a race is only available to Owners Club members. Here you can search for any type of race in any region you desire. It can really help out when you start doing some stakes racing. Another thing is you can have a stable logo and silks. You can pick any picture you want, but make sure it's not copyrighted. We don't want to steal other people's work. Here we can also have our own silks. So let's design some of our own silks. Use the right and left arrow to pick different things. It can be a lot of fun, and you can design anything you want. When you're done, you can say save. Another fun part about this is you can click the dice. What it does is it just picks a random type, which can also be a lot of fun. Let's pick this one. Also, you can do the evolution sign. Here, it'll take your general design and go and make some choices that evolve it through time and what it could possibly be. Or you can click evolve again. It's definitely fun, and you can get some really wacky designs. Let's save our design. The next thing that you can do in the Owners Club is you can go to the racing newspaper. The racing newspaper is basically for stakes and cup racing. What it will do is it'll give you basic information about the different cups, the races, and anything that may have been designed. Also on the newspaper, you can see specifics about the races, and especially here it'll tell you the details of each of the horses at a glance without you having to go to each of the horses' pages. It'll tell you the vet condition of the horse at that time and the experience on both the race distance and the race ground. It'll also tell you the form or running history of the horse and the rating and the odds. Also, they'll have a tipster. They'll also have a tipster who'll make educated guesses about who they believe will be in the top 3 in the race. This is not always accurate, but it's a good starting point to see whom the computer thinks will be one of the top racers. Another feature of OC is Summary of Jockeys. This will give you a basic rundown of your jockeys and their upcoming schedule. One of the things you want to make sure of is that your jockeys are racing where they're supposed to be. Travel is important in the TK world. Another feature of OC are the private forums. You cannot enter these unless you have OC, and you can actually create your own forum. So here we'll write Jane's forum and we'll say hi. Here you can create anything you want, and you can invite friends that you may have in the game. One of the best parts about this game is building rivalries and building friendships with people from around the world. After you have made your forum, you'll see in the forum box that you have now a box for private forums, and you can easily click to yours. There's nothing in here, and you can create your own polls and also your own threads. Another feature of OC is the ability to watch races at any time. To do this, go to the race page and go to Watch this race. When this comes up, there's a few different sizes that you can change to. The deluxe racing page has higher graphics and a little more information on it. As we can see here, it'll tell you the basic information about the race. Also, when it starts, you can use the different arrows to pick a different horse throughout the race. Another feature on the racing page is the Analyze this race. What will come up is a pop-up window, and it's called Race Analysis Tool, or RAT. Here, you can pick a horse, and you can see how fast they went through the time of the race, the time versus distance, time versus lane, position, distance behind the leader, and show the lineup. This is a fun feature to really help you understand how your horses are working with both the jockey and over the race distance. And another feature of OC is when you go to races, you'll see Create and Manage Your Own Race. You can make invitational races, stakes races, and instant challenge races. None of these features are available if you don't have OC. Also, as a member of OC, you can create a stable blog and submit your blog, and you can also, on your page, on your stable page, you'll see that you have a guest book, and other people can write into you. Now that I've shown you the features of OC, let me show you how to buy it. You go to Shop and go to TK Merchandise. Here, you'll see Owner's Club. You can buy a small amount or a larger amount. You can also buy game credits, and game credits can be used to rename horses, and in the racing page, on Create Your Own page, credits are used to create invitational races and also add credits to community cups. Thank you, and see you next